dangerous right-wing misinformation is entirely fabricated. Not that there's no misinformation, but this idea that it's so dangerous. My kids can spot information, I mean, in a heartbeat, right? There's no acknowledgement of any of that. It's just censor, tyranny. And I've had enough of it. I can tell you that no matter what happens to me, no matter what they write about me, no matter what they say about me, every single day I get up and I can look myself in the mirror. And I know that at the end of the day, when it's over for me, I'm going to be able to go to my grave peacefully, because I will go knowing I did absolutely everything I could. And it's not just for my children. It's for every child. I'm going to fight for your child and your child and your child, just like I'm going to fight for mine, right? Because it shouldn't happen to any child. So, I'm dealing right now with actual cases where, for example, a reporter who mocked Liz Crokin for Pizzagate was himself arrested with child pornography that included babies involved with grown men. Okay. There are no words for that kind of evil. And if you are part of this, what you need to understand is, if you know anything about Satanism, because Satanism does have a role to play in some of this, the satanic rituals and the satanic ritual sacrifice of kids and so on, right? And narcotics has a big role to play in this. But what people don't really understand about Satanism is that the Satanists believe, and you can look up this doctrine, you don't have to take my word for it, that it's very important to show and to stand by Lucifer, right? To stand by Satan. So all these symbols and satanic symbols, they have a real role to play in the faith. And for Satan, you can't disavow Satan, right? It's the same, I guess, in other faiths. In a way, with Christianity, you're not going to renounce God, right? And so it's very important with Satanism that you don't renounce and disavow Satan. And also built into that is this belief that if, for example, I tell you what I'm going to do and you go along with it, that is taken as acceptance and acquiescence and permission. So if you don't want me using your children in ritual sacrifice, in satanic ritual sacrifice, then you have to stand up and do something about it, because if you don't, your silence, your lack of action, or, for example, what you just did on The View, what you showed there, that is viewed as consent. So you've just now consented to it. So they're not committing a crime.